What's up, you guys? My name is Kenyatta. I'm a mom of two from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we recently moved from the United States to South Africa. And I want to discuss week one, okay? Because that was like the most drastic week of them all. Woo! Getting all those bags, trying to settle the kids, getting our transpo in order. It was like nonstop. My mind wasn't even fully processing that I was finally here. And after months of preparing, selling everything, packing up our whole life, and pushing through all the negativity, I was standing in South Africa for real, y'all. And it was an amazing feeling, but it was a little bit overwhelming. And so basically, the first week, everything was new. I was leaving Michigan, which was pretty cold at the time. And when I got to South Africa, obviously, it was a little bit warm. It was in April, so it was warmer. The weather, the sounds, the pace, the food, even the way that people talk to you is different. Basically, the first week I was learning. I was putting all my research to use, learning grocery shopping, cash versus card, really understanding the money. I mean, like everything. Um, Figuring out kind of like where I was at in the city, figuring out like all the places that I researched, like, okay, where are they adjacent to where I'm at right now? And getting used to the driving because these drivers here, they don't play. But even with all that, the transition, it wasn't super scary. It was refreshing. And there was a calmness here that I didn't even realize that my body needed. Um, And so I just spent the first week exploring little by little. I did like a couple grocery orders. I found the pick and pay, and just learning like the initial ins and outs of South Africa. Within that first week, though, I got here, y'all. I had needed my hair done. I found me somebody to do my hair quick. I needed these nails, these lashes done, because I came as I was. I came as I was, y'all. Nothing, no nails. Certain moments reminded me why I came. Seeing black people everywhere, just thriving, living comfortably, smiling, minding their business. It gave me a sense of belonging that I wasn't used to. And let's be real, the emotions were most definitely intense. Not in a bad way, just heavy. The reality that I actually left the U.S. really hit me hard. And I don't think that that's really talked about enough. My first week, it came with excitement, relief, um, joy, a little bit of disbelief. But every time that I went outside and I looked around, like I knew that this was the start of something bigger. I felt like I was taking my life back and giving my kids a new world. So, food. In the first week, the very first meal that we've had in South Africa was Nando's. And oh my goodness, that quarter chicken with the roasted veggies, with the rice, delicious. The second meal that we had in our first week was Andikios. I think that's how you pronounce it. And we got pizza, we got some macaroni and cheese. Like it was delicious. And from there, I was sold. I was like, oh, y'all get down. I belong. Y'all get down. The people made everything easier from our driver. As soon as we got off the airplane, he took us to the Airbnb, took us to the grocery store, showed us around the grocery store because we didn't know like anything. We wouldn't have known anything. Like he really held our hand the first day, and I appreciate that. It just seems like everyone was really kind and not like the fake customer service nice, but like real, genuine energy. And that was new. I'm not gonna lie, being around black faces everywhere feels good. There's no tension, no pressure, no need to shrink yourself. You just feel normal, you feel seen, you feel safe. My biggest realization from week one was this: I did not come here to escape anything, I came here to grow. Life moves slower, people have time. The stress that I carried in the US, I didn't feel it here. This week showed me that peace isn't a fantasy, It's a location, it's a lifestyle, and it's something I'm finally experiencing. So yeah, that was my first week in South Africa. Raw, real, and unforgettable. If you're thinking about moving, keep watching because I'm taking you all the way through there. We're just getting some basic housekeeping out the way before we dive really deep into the whole thing. Okay, so make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure that you also follow me on Instagram and TikTok because you'll get to see more of our day to day life and our journey. And keep following our journey and let's keep growing. I love y'all, family. Follow and holla for more, y'all. Bye for now.